Well folks, welcome back to another wild camping trip. And as you'll see, there's plenty of snow on the mountain at the moment. We got a fair covering last night, and of course it's obviously stayed for this morning. And it's certainly left some lovely views in the distance. Yeah, what a place this is like. Out to Big Monty again. That's Loch Trig, if that's how you pronounce it. That's a Munro there. And I can't remember the name of it. It's Snugpak Screeding. And we're heading up quite a steep Munro. Snugpak Enan and its neighbouring peak. So this is part number 2 of the Munros that I'm doing along the A86 between Spenbridge and Dalwhinnie. Getting quite close to completing the Munros here now, so yeah, we're hopefully going to get another camp up here. Last week's video, which you will see, was up Benaclacha and its neighbouring peaks, so if you've not seen that, I'll leave a link on the video right now to it, after you watch this one of course. So yeah, hopefully we'll get up to the first Munro, pitch the tents up. It's an out and back route, so we have to actually retrace our steps over the first Munro after bagging the second. So we'll get the tents up, it makes sense, eh? Probably before we get to the summit though, I think it's quite rocky up there.
Don't mind me. There's the wee house you can see at the car park.
Yeah, we're starting to see things now at least.
See Lisa shortly. Camp spot there.
How are you finding it, Monty?
It's not too bad so far. I thought it would be harder because I've not been out for backpacking a while. But nah, legs are good. I'm enjoying it. No complaining so far.
Hopefully the microphone will pick them up. I'm the same, I'm finding it alright. It's been good, but I'm just hoping the same doesn't happen. Like, remember yesterday, man, all this rain about, snow higher up. Absolutely destroyed me yesterday, like. So 500 metres up, 530 I think to be exact. This steep part here behind will probably take us over the 700 metre mark, and then the views start to open up, so I think I'll just bring you back when we start to see the grey corries.
Get a video of me struggling.
Yeah, to be fair, it is quite steep, like. Well, that's arguably the worst bit of the walk done, that steep part. You do gain a lot of height. We're nearly at 800 metres and you started climbing that steep part at about 500, and the views are now opening up. So it makes a difference. We can actually enjoy the views of the grey corries now, and of course the two summits we'll be visiting later on today. So as long as the clouds stay away anyway. Must admit I'm quite surprised by how good the view is, because it's still quite bad over there. Yeah,
and the weather.
Yeah, over there's not very good still, but where we're going is pretty decent. And actually if you look in the distance, turn you around, I've not got the camera on zoom, but away over there, yeah, they're pretty much cloud free as well, so far so good. Alright folks, so that's us arrived at our camp spot for tonight. The Munro is there. Still to do it, we're about 130 metres from the summit.
When did that happen?
What?
Look at all the snow over there.
This is,
not getting hit with it?
this is what he's talking about.
That cloud
He's
is.
talking about that.
Check Gaz's views out.
Right, so Monty's filming too. That's us pitched up folks.
Trike! And I've just
Always pick-
over Gaz's guy.
Always pick the best times to
Anyway.
film. Anyway, I have to deal with that pretty much all the time. Anyway, this is tonight's views. Quite happy the clouds have cleared. As you can see there's plenty of snow came down on them just over the last 15-20 minutes. Kind of similar to what I got in Benachlacha. It never lasted. However, this snow's meant to last until about 9 PM. Then it's probably going to freeze like it did last night. Got some views of Loch Treg, which I think I've already showed. But yeah, we've got the tents up now. Well, that's us heading up to bag the Munros now. Got a few hours of daylight left, so we should have plenty of time to get up, get the two cairns touched, and move on back down to the tents again. It's a kilometre that separates the two Munros. It's not often you'll say that about Munros. There's usually a wee bit more distance between the summits in Scotland, but yeah, only 1 kilometre. I think it's only about 150 metres drop between the two Munros. I've got my backpack on, but I've took just what I would typically need for a day hike, so there's a lot less weight on my shoulders now, so hopefully that will allow a wee bit of a quick progress, you could say. But I really couldn't care less what the views are like at the top. If we're in the cloud, we're in the clouds, so be it. The camp spot is offering some very nice views, so I think what I'll do is I'll catch you at the summit, and if we are in the cloud I'll just need to see what it's like up there. Right, so there's the first Munro done. Visibility's shocking, but I'm going to push on to the next Munro.
Are you going to be alright?
I'll be fine. Monty's he's going back to the tent, so I'm just going to see what happens. Not giving up.
No, I climbed, I've done Travelpak before, but not Helvellyn. I've done Helvellyn before, but I climbed to the wee tarn at the bottom, the red tarn. I did that in the
Alright.
dark. And that's like, I think 700-800 metres.
Done a couple of night walks at the Pentlands, but no like Corbetts or Munros like. But the Pentlands offers good views over Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, eh?
Yeah, but this is, I don't know if you can hear me because the mic's facing away from me, but this is the Bialik. So 150 metres to the next summit, should be up there in, I don't know, 10-15 minutes maybe. Just depends how much snow's near the summit. Don't expect any snow for the next 50 or 60 metres, but the last 100 metres could have the similar snow to what we had going up the first Munro there. Well, that's the summit of Snugpak. There's Monty's wee celebration at the top.
Oh.
Look at that for a drop. All the way down. And there's the first Munro we've done. Just coming out the cloud. We'll see what sort of luck we get. But most of the summits are in the cloud, but Ben Nevis isn't. That's about right. Yeah, that's the grey quarries there. Ben Nevis is over there. Still to touch the cairn, I'll do that off camera. And what I'm going to do is I'll just bring you back at the tent. We're just retracing our steps and I kind of want to just get on with things now and chill out for the night. So see you when I get back to the tent. Well, that's me back at the tent. Took me longer than I expected, to be honest, to do those Munros, but I've probably got about 45 minutes to an hour of good enough daylight anyway to still enjoy the views around. Definitely feeling good. Just a good feeling. That's the 5 Munros I aim to get this weekend all done, and the weather has been not the best at times, but certainly I've actually enjoyed it. You know, the low clouds, the snow, the cold wind. Obviously the sunny spells were the best part, but it certainly made the weekend a wee bit more exciting, you know, and I guess cooler, because hiking in the sun all day can be quite brutal. So yeah, I'm going to get inside the tent now, and I was going to say heat up, but I'm actually quite warm after doing the hike, but I understand once I start taking these layers off and start sitting still, I'm going to cool down, So I'm going to get inside the tent and chill out, and not sure what I'm going to do the rest of the evening, but hopefully the clouds will clear and possibly we'll get the aurora tonight. Alright, so I've been going on about how changeable the weather's been this weekend. 10 minutes ago I was talking to you from outside the tent and it was a sunset. Now it's like this. Honestly. Mental. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen tonight now. Met Office has changed the forecast to heavy snow until about 1 in the morning with some mist. It's not to really clear up until about 4 AM, maybe even half 4 by the looks of things. So I don't think we're going to get the aurora now. Unfortunately Monty's sleeping mat is burst as well. So what was a camp that was going pretty well has kind of turned for the worst. I just hope it's a slow puncture he's got, and maybe every hour he just needs to inflate it. So if it's deflating every 10 minutes, it's going to be a very sleepless night for him. The only good thing is I'm an early riser, so if he wants to leave early, then we can leave early. Just noticed my camera squint. I'm even going to change it now. But yeah, don't know, it's kind of disappointing what's just happened, but hopefully we'll get through the night without any issues. And I actually checked my Thermarest bag for the puncture repair kit. It's not in it, so I should probably see where it is, because the same thing could happen to me. If I had it, I would have fixed the puncture for me. But yeah, hopefully we'll get through the night without any issues. Just need to see what happens with this snow now, because without doubt it'll freeze on the ground tonight. Anyway, I've still got my jacket on and stuff. Just shows you I've not been in the tent long. Mate, look how dark the panel is compared to that one. I'll show you wider now, assuming it doesn't fall off when I open the tent. What has happened to the weather? Well, I think it's fair to say the weather's turned. I did say that the weather's been changing a lot over the weekend. I've had the aurora, I've had a cloud inversion, I've had obviously sunny weather. It's been really warm low down by the car, and then when you come up high it's really cold. And now I've got a proper whiteout. It was kind of close to it up Ben a Clacker yesterday, which was in the previous video, but thankfully it was mostly kind of hail. It wasn't too bad and it didn't last too long, but yeah, it's absolutely mental out there. Thankfully tomorrow morning the weather's to clear up, so it should leave us with an easy enough descent back down. I just hope this snow isn't at that steep bit which you would have seen earlier in the video, because if it kind of freezes there it could be fun trying to get down. I don't know, I was meant to be in Monty's tent chilling out with him, but I'm not going out until the snow calms down, and if it doesn't calm down I'll just stay in this tent tonight and just text him. But don't really know what else to say, to be honest. I'm just going to film more of the snow before it gets proper dark. It's just proper winter out there now. Wow. It's going to be a beautiful morning. This will stay in the ground now, like, this isn't going to melt overnight. Imagine the aurora came and I had the snow as well on the ground for photos. Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah, the weather's just went mental, man. One more thing I want to check before I head over to the big guy. I'm going to go over to Monty's tent. Yeah, and there's zipped. I'm checking that for bugs, you know, as if there's going to be spiders crawling around in this, you know what I mean, eh? And yeah, no doubt I'll want to. Monty's shouting at me. Look at the snow pile up, man. 2 hours ago there was no snow, now it's just mental. Right, let's head over to Monty's house. Just want to make sure. I know I'm being a bit mental here, but I just want to make sure I can lift the zip undone. Right, let's go. Oh wow. This weekend has had absolutely everything. I'm coming! Get that door open, you! You're joking, mate. I look like a snowman and you want me to take another video, and I'm trying to do a video myself.
There's a man there.
Right, geez the phone and I'll do 2 videos, because I'm just a good guy. I'm a really good guy.
It is toasty in here. It is toasty.
It's actually quite warm out here. It's just mental.
No, wait till you get in here, mate.
Look at this.
It's warm out there because of the heater.
It is like a whiteout pretty much in the dark. So basically, I get out of your tent and I kind of just walk in a straight line, kind of in that direction to get back to my tent. Right, take your phone back, Monty.
Man, coming in.
Aye. If I can find your zip, it's under like 600 foot snow. Okay, that was a terrible joke, Gary. 600 foot of snow. Whatever.
Aye, but probably.
Well, just bang snow against my face, Monty. Cheers. Look at this, man. It's mental!
Get in the van, mate.
Look at this. Slowly but surely getting in.
But get all that snow off you.
What do you want me to do?
Wriggle outside.
I wriggle outside and the mere snow comes down on
mate,
me.
just
here. Film it straight, Monty.
Ah, there you go, mate. Just you sit up at the top, snowman.
What's happened to the weather?
Look what Gaz is just about to come in and enjoy. It is toasty. Lifesaver. I was freezing cold and this bad boy came to the rescue.
I can't even get your dog in.
That mate, just you sit in.
I forget you've got to have like an extendable arm just to zip this thing down.
Aye, don't zip from the top, we're letting any potential carbon monoxide out. Get your boots off.
Yeah, I need to take a fucking everything off, mate.
Aye, don't worry, mate, just take probably best take your jacket off anyway. Can see that heater, are you feeling it?
I'm feeling everything, man. I'm feeling the snow on my face, I'm feeling the heat off the heater, I'm feeling just the sense of relief that never happened on those Munros. You know what I mean?
Was it like that last night in the Munros that you were on?
Oh, wasn't it this bad?
Oh, that's just great.
It kind of was heading in that direction and it kind of went, actually no, we're going to stop because we like gas. because it was on the first one, I'm thinking, great, if this continues like this, I'm going to end up in a proper whiteout, because it was heading in that direction. But thankfully, my head touched still on. Thankfully, hello. Thankfully.
Is that your boots off?
Yeah. Thankfully, the weather stayed good until we got the until I got my 5 Munros done this weekend. You can just forget about the Aurora, by the way. That's not happening now. Like.
I think this shower's just to last for about an hour in total. I think that's it starting to dissipate, and then hopefully it'll clear up.
Certainly, it's gonna.
I don't want any more snow.
It's gonna like tomorrow's to be a really clear morning, so it's really gonna add to the views, eh? Like well, having all the hills like white.
What are we at? About 900 metres.
I checked, it's 973 on my Garmin, so...
Oh, that's good, but see when we climbed that summit back there, was that about 800?
Well, back down there?
The steep bit, when we got to the top of the steep bit?
Yeah, that's 800.
Right, so that's 173 metres lower.
Based on what I can see out there, it probably will have snow.
Hopefully not too much, because...
Because that steep bit, I've already said to my intent, I'm not looking forward to that steep bit if it snows there.
Yeah, that's problematic. I'm dreading it. If that's the case, I mean, at this time of the year the sun's strong, so hopefully it'll melt the lower hens away.
But we'll just need to see, guys. That's me in Monty's tent. There he is. Now he's throwing a sleeping bag at me.
Aye,
and,
trying to get all the...
I don't even know if you can hear me because the microphone's like pointing all over the place on top of the camera. But yeah, thankfully that's me and the heater.
Let's zip this up and get nice and toasty, mate.
Come on.
Zip. The Adventure Food Vegetable Hot Pot. Monty approved.
Monty approved. Well, I think Monty's enjoying his dinner.
Alright. Monty approved. Potatoes and vegetables, can't complain.
It's Monty approved, you know. It's lovely. I have no idea what else is going to happen tonight, but at least the snow stopped and it's to clear up now. We're heading towards the better side of the weather now, thankfully. We'll just need to see how we get on with that steep section coming off this Munro tomorrow. We'll just need to see. That'll be fun in the snow if it's snowing down there, as I've already spoke about me and Monty off camera.
Positives. It's 200 metres lower, it's warmer.
There's the wind picking up.
And the wind's picked up and I've not even guided my tent out. It's 200 metres lower, it's warmer down there, precipitation will be less heavy. It's very possible that it'll be more wet, rather than up here it'll be more solid, so it won't lie as much. We'll be fine, mate. Remember earlier on when that mountain across the road from us was getting hit with a lot of snow? This was at snow line where we are right now. Positives, mate. I know it's me that started the negatives, but positive.
I was going to say Monty was the one negative about half an hour ago, now he's all positive. Right, anyway. Don't know what else is going to happen, but unless Monty tries to set his tent on fire again.
Yep, that's burnt. There we go. Another burn back right there.
It's kind of hard to get it on the camera.
That's it's not even black. It's just yeah, the fly sheet melted a little because the wind was blowing it down into the heater. So we sat it in the corner where there was a bit more support.
And then you dropped your gas stove while it was still on.
Set fire to that.
While it was still on in the inner.
Incompetent Outdoors. That's my new channel name.
This is the stuff I've got to deal with every time I go hiking with Monty. It's brilliant.
Spilling water all over my sleeping bag and my sleeping mat.
It's free.
Guys, my sleeping mat's not burst. Don't know if Gaz covered that earlier.
I did.
It's not burst. It turns out there's two nozzles. One that you can blow up using your mouth or the little flex tail, little inflators, or you can use the inbuilt inflator. I completely forgot about the inbuilt inflator, and that was loose. It was loose. Me and Gaz is now sitting on it, and it's not once went down.
So, yeah, thankfully that problem has been solved, because I thought that could have killed the camp, to be honest.
Yeah, I was sleeping on this, mate.
You would have had no choice probably, you wouldn't want to go down in that.
That's why you want a closed cell foam mat. Because if your mat bursts, yeah, good luck sleeping on the ground when it's below freezing.
Yeah. Well, that's 11 PM now, and you'll see I'm back in my own tent now. I'm ready to settle down for tonight. I've got a warm meal that I could have, but I'm not going to bother with it. I'll probably just have it tomorrow now, or just not have it at all. It was nice having the option though, but the Munros that we done took way longer than I thought it would to get up and down them. So yeah, I've kind of just got back to the tent quite late. I think it was 8:30 and then the snow started, and it's just been mental the last 2.5 hours. But overall it has been quite an enjoyable camp, I've got to say, so far. And hoping that this weather calms down soon like it's forecasted. And at the very least, if we don't get the aurora tonight, which is looking very unlikely now that we're going to get it, then at least we can get a decent sunrise tomorrow, at least some clear weather, you know. So I'll see you all tomorrow and we'll find out. Well, good morning folks. Must say, it is a very good morning. It's not often in Scotland you get a clear morning like this. I've been up since 5:15 when the alarm went off. I've been on and off like throughout the night basically with the alarm for the aurora, which never came to anything here anyway. However, sky, which is quite a fair bit far enough to be fair, did get the aurora, so it did keep me up, kind of looking for it, but it never happened unfortunately, so kind of lost a lot of sleep for no reason now. But yeah, I'm just up and out. It is quite chilly. I'm going to take a couple of photos, probably get in the tent. My boots are absolutely frozen, I couldn't even get one of them on, but I got them on eventually, but they're not on brilliantly, so I'll try and sort that out before I head off. Got the moon in the distance as well. Yeah, it's lovely. I'm really liking the view over this direction at the moment because of that moon. Well, I went back to the tent, got a bit of heat. That's the sun finally up now, so that's making a bit of a difference to the temperature. There's just a little bit of wind this morning, which is offering quite a cold wind chill. But yeah, apart from that, it's not too bad. I think we will be sheltered from the wind on the descent down, so quite happy about that. There's the view at the other side. There's the Munro. I'm quite glad we got that done before all the snow came down. It probably would have made it more difficult up there this morning. So I was just considering going up this morning. But it does take the pressure off this morning not having to go up there. Simply because we're saving time. It took us nearly 3 hours to do the Munros yesterday. I think the big man was struggling a little bit, but fair play to him. He was tempted to turn back on the first Munro. You would have heard, I think, in the videos, but he pushed on to the second and he got that done as well. So if you remember, I'll put a link on the screen right now. I turned back on these Munros nearly 2 years ago because of the wind. So to actually come back up them and get this, and actually get the summits back this time, it's quite nice like. Right, so there's my tent there, looking good in the sun. There's the Munro there, Monty's tent, the Great Quarries. You can actually see as far as Ben Nevis this morning. Let's go and see how Monty got on. Alright, I think my microphone's running low, so I'll quickly do this. How was your sleep, Monty?
Got about 7.5 hours. The first 3 hours was absolutely brilliant, but see this mat? There's no air value. It was like sleeping on a block of ice.
Not as good as you thought it would be.
So in the middle of the night I got up, put the heater on, and then boiled the water from a hot water bottle again. And then on the second half of sleep I just lay on the hot water bottle, dug a sleeping mat, and the second half of sleep was absolutely brilliant. Super comfortable. Absolutely, it was one of the most comfortable sleeps I've had on a mountain. Probably the most comfortable. But this mat, no, there's no air value, there's no thermal insulation. Sleeping bag as usual did the job, mate. But it was a very bitter one, there was ice in the tent.
Aye, it was quite cold last night, eh? Now, I'm going to keep it short because I think this mic is coming, it's going to die, eh? There's no bar on the line now. Right, so that's us packing up now. Unfortunately this tent is the only tent I don't compress down and put at the top of the backpack, so I have to actually just leave everything lying on the snow now and then take it down and then take everything back out that blue bag there. And then put the blue bag in the backpack and then put that in first and then put everything in the backpack around it. So it's a bit of a pain, but it just has to be done. I'm going to miss these views, but next week I think it's the Cairngorms I've got lined up. It just depends on the weather. The weather decides what you do in this country. It's quite cool though, eh? All these hills here haven't got snow on them. Some of them are Munros, I think, kind of like further over. Great Quarries didn't get much snow yesterday, it's still patchy from previous snowfall in previous weeks. Well, that's me all packed away now and pretty much ready to get off this part of the Munro and get back down to the car. So I think this is going to be a good opportunity to wrap the video up and get down just as the clouds come in. Hopefully it's just a quick cloud this. But as always, I really hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, you know what to do. Click the like button to support the video, click the subscribe button to support the channel and future videos, and get involved in the comment section down below. I'll give this an 8.8 out of 10. Let me know what you would give this out of 10. And until the next trip, take care.